See if the sheriff's coming in.
I think that'd be good.
Good morning. It's 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday, September 12th. The Richland County Board of Commissioners is now in session.
Here they come.
I'm Commissioner Cliff Mears, joined by fellow commissioners.
Morning.
Bureau,
Morning, guys.
Clerk Casey Crawl. In walks Joe Massey. I know we have other members of our law enforcement on their way in. Sheldon is here. Drew Keller. What? So we will proceed with the first order of business. As our gentleman from the sheriff's office like to make an entrance in our commissioners meeting. Talk about fraud.
We don't want to talk about why the Lucas Cubs gave up 14 points on defense or what?
Not too bad.
Oh, wow.
Did we win the football game?
Now, the offense certainly did their part.
Yes, they did. It's a symbiotic relationship, right? When everybody does their job, it seems to be a wonderful thing.
Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you. Thank you.
Does that mean you're undefeated, right?
No. We're 2-2. Early, Hillsdale got us early, but kind of
4 games already?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Vertra, Andrew, I think it can probably talk to the dollars and cents of spare everything, but I think we're ready to go.
Well, no, it's you know better than anyone. This has been the product of several months of the sheriff's office due diligence. They've examined multiple different simulator systems, try to identify the system that would provide the best virtual immersive training experience for deputies, and we have made that decision. It's the Vertra program. It's a highly rated, again, fully immersive training program that you're surrounded by screens, surrounded by audio. You are confronted with real-time threats, and deputies are required to make professional split-second decisions in this virtual training process. It's going to continue to help the sheriff as they work to have trained sheriff's office around, and we're excited about it. The price tag, this is an ARPA award. The price tag is $192,353.22. And Captain Sweat can speak to some of the deliverables behind that, but again, we are confident that this is going to be a real value add for the sheriff's office. Professionalism has always been very, very important to this sheriff's administration.
Yeah, I think first and foremost, thanks to the sheriff for allowing us to move forward with this project and to guide us in the direction to do this, because for his office, this is going to be huge. The ability, for this to train not only our deputies on the street, but our corrections officers was a huge part of why we chose to go the direction that we do. The ease of being able to create our own scenarios and whatnot, especially for the correction side of the house, which, as you know, is a large portion of our employees at the sheriff's office. So it's very important that they're included in this project. And now, having said that, I mean, obviously this would be available to the county dog warden if they wanted to create scenarios for themselves, county probation if they wanted to create scenarios or utilize our scenarios, so we can utilize that. We could even create scenarios for the juvenile court if they chose to, for their probation officers and their jail staff. So I think this is not just a sheriff's office win. This is a win for everyone in Richland County because of the resources this provides to everyone. This is the system that we demoed to you gentlemen several months ago. It's just taken us a while to work through all the red tape to get to where we are with the ARPA standards and whatnot. But I think, as Andrew said, we've crossed all those hurdles now. So we're ready to move forward. But again, this is a huge win for the sheriff's office today and what this allows us to do in our training, and more importantly to the sheriff and his office.
I think it's safe to say the safety of our residents as well as our officers is paramount. And I'm just glad we live in a time where we have the kind of technology to provide this kind of a resource to law enforcement. So comments from you gentlemen?
No, but I'll make the motion that Second.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
Commissioner Banks.
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
Yes.
So do we have members of the media? Okay, Carl, do you have any questions for Captain, Major, or Sheriff?
Yeah, let's start with Captain Sweat. Have you guys forgotten how to throw the ball, or is that just not something that's going to happen anytime soon?
Well, first of all, I handle the defensive side of the ball. So as a partner to the offense, the clock is running while we're continuously running the ball. And I guess at the end of the day, our mantra is if you can't stop it, why change it?
Completely understand and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We did the story back in May when the demo went on, and maybe I had it wrong. I thought this was kind of a done deal then. So Andrew, kind of talk us through from an ARPA standpoint, what's gone on since May 2nd to get us to this point today.
Sure, Carl, you know, the sheriff's office has demoed more than one of these training simulator products. We started with the Milo system, which is also a quality system, but in comparing, doing a cost benefit, pro con, and all the different system, at least 3 different systems, it was determined VirTra is the way to go. Since that time, we have, because this is a purchase with restricted ARPA funds, it certainly is subject to the highest procurement standards. Initially, VirTra was going to be purchased off of the GSA, that's the Federal General Services Administration. They indicated that they had a contract with the GSA. When we looked more closely, we recognized that not all of the deliverables were covered by the GSA contract. And for that reason, we weren't able to proceed using the GSA contract. Since that time, we have found a different route to go using Ohio Revised Code Section 9.48D, which is allows counties to enter into contracts through purchasing cooperatives, national purchasing cooperatives, and that's ultimately how we entered into this contract.
Okay, and from your standpoint of Captain or Sheriff or Major, what's the timeline for receiving this equipment and training and actually beginning to use it? And will it be out at the People's Building, or where will that placement be?
Yeah, so initially for now, the engineers have already been in, they've done what they need to do. So it'll be in our training room upstairs in our classroom. It'll be set up to where when we're utilizing it, it'll be, the screens will be out. Then when we're not, we'll put it away and have to re-put it up. Eventually we will have its own home at some point. We don't know when that will be right now, but as for now, we'll utilize it and just set it up every time. But the cameras and everything will remain up because it'll be suspended from the ceiling. So it won't be such a big deal. Literally, we'll just have to set up the screens and go from there to utilize the system. And since the engineering work has already been done, we have a couple asks that we'll have to request from county maintenance to run on Beam or two just to set it up, but really nothing major that they should be able to accomplish pretty easily after talking to Josh Hicks from county maintenance. It won't be a big deal for them. So we're looking at deliverables within the next 3 months and be up and running before the end of the year. We have a goal to have everybody through this, all of our employees through that would be applicable before February of next year.
And Sheriff, I know, obviously some goals for the department were to kind of get staff back up so you could also reintroduce the canines. And now with this technology, kind of give me your thoughts on the status of the sheriff's office at this point with the technology and the manpower kind of coming together.
First of all, I'm very thankful for all the cooperation that we get from, so many people like the commissioners and Andrew and Captain Sweat and of course my chief deputy. But, everybody working together sure makes things go a lot smoother and lets us move forward with what, our goals are. Department wise, I think we're in very good shape. The budget that we're given for 2024 is about $20 million, which includes 911, the jail, and the law enforcement, which is the largest budget the sheriff's office has ever had. Thanks to the Board of Commissioners working together with us, we're moving forward for the citizens, of Richland County to better serve and protect them. The law enforcement side, we are fully staffed. 911, we're just about fully staffed. The detective bureau, we're fully staffed. The only problem we're having is in the jail. And we've been short in the jail for 10 years. It's been a nonstop effort to get people in the correction staff. You'll hire one or two and then one will leave, then you'll hire three and then four will leave. And it's just a back and forth thing. We're in the last year, we've been anywhere from 15 to 25 corrections officers short in the jail. I think. So the jail has really been, it is a nonstop project. We're very, very happy with the staff that we have. We're very happy with the new hires that we've had recently. And we think that the quality of people that we're getting in the jail is very good. The morale in the jail seems to be very good. The quality of work in the jail seems to be very good, but we're just lacking in numbers. And once we can get the numbers back up, it will be very nice. The part of the thing that has been very helpful to us is the jail population has not been exorbitant. There's times where we had 300 people in the county jail. And I don't know what it was today, but it's been fluctuating around 200 to 205. When COVID was around, we were anywhere from like 145 to 180 in that neighborhood. But now that we're starting to see the population go up a little bit. But if we can keep the population around 200 or 220, we're in pretty good shape, even though we are shorthanded. Once those numbers start to go up, we need to get our jail staff up. But the state of the sheriff's office is, in my opinion, and I know I have a slighted opinion, but it's very, very, very good. The quality of the deputies, the quality of the employees is great. The demeanor they're showing the public is fantastic. So it's very, very nice. I just wish our numbers in the jail were up.
Thank you. And Captain, I know when the presentation was made in May, one of the reasons you talked about for the selection of Vertra over Milo was it had some simulations for jails, which maybe Milo doesn't offer. If you could talk a little bit about those scenarios and the importance of you guys being able to do your own scenarios as well.
Yeah, I think all the systems that we tested or demoed had some form one way or another for correction settings. The biggest difference with the Vertra system is the ease of creating your own media and in our own scenarios. They have a green screen function where we can literally put our backgrounds of our own jail facility into the scenario so that the corrections officers will be seeing what they truly see at the jail. And again, it's not so much that the other vendors did not have jail or corrections material. It's the ease of us being able to create it. None of the three had an exorbitant amount of scenarios for the correction side of the house, but the ease of operation for creating our own scenarios for the correction side is what was a huge selling point for us.
Okay, that's what I had. Thank you.
Al, do you have any questions?
No, I think they've all been asked. Thank you.
Okay,
Greg's on too.
I'm sorry.
Greg is on
Oh,
too.
Greg's on. Oh, hey, Greg, what's up?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, I just didn't catch that full dollar amount. So if you can talk about the ARPA monies and what that amount was.
The amount is $192,353.22.
And that's the full purchase price of the Virtra system, and it's VIRTRA.
That's right, with a capital T.
Okay. Gotcha.
And that includes ongoing support as well. Greg,
Okay.
is it 2 years?
It's 2 years.
2 years support.
Okay. That's all I need.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. We do appreciate it.
Money well invested.
Stay safe.
Good.
So. was-
Yes.
Are we still on the?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited.
We needed to get better on offense. It cost us a little bit that game, but we started to fix it.
Coach him up.
I mean, Clifford scored on their first drive, like, then again, the regulation, right?
What's buddy?
Oh, the Schlesinger kid, they just, I think it got hurt them. I think I heard that, but you know, they had to.
That's hard when you're old.
Yeah, well,
The goal we kicked,
I don't feel like
it was good by about that.
Aslan St. Ed's.
I'll make sure I know it. Every year is advice.
And Ed's almost lost last week. They got all those D1 players. They're number one in the country.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
one offensive lineman.
And the DN, who's Division One's going to Notre Dame, he's a stud.
My cousin lives in Vegas. His son plays for Liberty out there. And they went and played St. John's Bosco in California week 1. He said, oh my God, right? I mean, there's just.
Well, it's different now. They're not high school. It's like they're free ground.
No, they're basically prep schools that play
Yep.
football.
Let's see.
Yeah.
See you.
Yeah.
Double cheeseburger.
So, thank you, judges.
All right,
Right.
thanks.
What's up, Pastor?
Thank you so much for all you.
No, we're almost, we just got logistical and then we're done.
Thank you, guys. You're welcome. Appreciate it. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, the law enforcement officials are out the door and we have been joined by a couple of new folks.
Good, yes.
Introduce yourselves there, you two.
My name is Eric Humble. I'm good. Associate Pastor of Mansfield Baptist Temple. I think I've met all of you.
For the record, we like him better than Pastor Kurtz. Let's get that in the.
This is my wife, Gina. She's filling out on me a little bit this morning.
Well, welcome.
He's here to record some things for Local Heroes Day.
It is like,
So why don't you come up front and
I don't think he needs to do anything in while we're in session. I told him to come sometime around 9:30. I said we had a short agenda.
Yeah.
He wants to film a couple clips for Local Heroes Day.
oh,
yeah,
okay.
I just wanna we wanna honor all of the chiefs of the departments.
Even
I
Porch.
just wanted to video you all just saying, hey, appreciate working with them together, budget, whatever you want to say. And we just show a quick clip.
Okay, so you want to do this afterwards then?
Yeah, I told him we do it after our session.
Okay,
Heads up.
move on then. Could I have a motion to approve the record of proceedings for September 7th?
I have a quick question. Stacy, you have Commissioner Mears is absent. He pretty much came in at the start of the meeting and then you show he took a vote. Did the minutes really reflect he was absent? Should they reflect?
When he came in, when you came out of executive session, then I said with Commissioner Mears present.
Okay, so you're okay.
Meeting, he's absent, so.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Motion to approve.
Second.
Commissioner Mears,
Yes.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
Yes.
I have a motion to approve requisitions.
So move.
Second.
Commissioner Mears,
Yes.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
I have a motion to approve a utility permit application from Columbia Gas for work on Mansfield Lucas Road to install a 1-inch gas line service to 599 Mansfield Lucas Road.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Mears,
Yes.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
Yes.
I have a motion to approve a utility permit for Ohio, for Northern Ohio Rural Water for work on Olive Pitchville Road. This is to put in a tap to existing water line.
So moved.
Second,
Commissioner Mears,
Yes.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
yes.
Can I have a motion to approve a resolution appointing Richland County Land Bank to apply on Richland County's behalf for the Lead Safe Ohio program. And as a quick recap of that program, that's a program from the Ohio Department of Development. Again, it's the Lead Safe Ohio program. Land Bank will be using that to contain lead, which is typically found in homes for 1978, and the intent is for external rehabs only. The program would cover complete rehabs, internal and external, or as well as partial. But the intent is to, at this point, use it mostly for windows and for siding. It's eligible for residential property, daycare, and churches, but this allows the land bank to apply for that $1,358,000, which is earmarked for Richland County.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Mears,
Yes.
Commissioner Banks.
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
Yes.
I have a motion to appoint Michelle Miller to the Ohio Heartland Community Action Commission Board of Trustees.
Carol, are you okay with us doing it now?
I am okay with it. I think it'll be good for her and 30 years it's been going on to keep everybody working on the same page and helping each other out.
That takes our boards and appointments up to 46. The one I didn't have, and I updated our spreadsheet with. It's part of the block grant program, and then I have the code of regulations listed on there, so that we're up to 46 boards we either sit on or appoint to, by the way.
Okay.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Mears,
Yes.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
Yes.
A motion to authorize child support to make an offer of employment for a clerical position.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Mears,
Yes.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
Yes.
I have a motion to approve an addendum to the community-based correction subsidy grant. And what this means is the state is giving us an additional $69,325.
So move.
Second.
Commissioner Mears,
Yes.
Commissioner Banks.
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
Yes.
The next item on the agenda is review the quote from Vasu for additional tornado siren repairs. And when we approve the initial repairs, as often happens, you find other things that are broken. So this is for an additional $6,813.50. This is marked to review, but is this for approval as well?
Rebecca asked me if the board's willing to pay for it.
I would presume out of capital, Stacy.
That's where we pay for the first.
Yeah, I had spoke to her about this and we committed to, keeping the
Yeah.
public safe with the siren. So let's make a motion for approval.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
Yes.
I have a motion to certify the annual delinquent sewer bills placed on taxes.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
Yes.
And a couple of last minute items were involving Dayspring. Couple of separations. One is a termination and one is a resignation. Together.
Make a motion that we approve the resignation effective 9/10/23 and the involuntary termination 9/12/23.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Vero.
Yes.
Hey, Pastor. What's on your mind?
Now they're going to,
Carl and
You want to talk about that? Okay, I was gonna encapsulate it all, but, okay, Carl, any questions on this business?
Maybe not this business, but it's kind of a land bank thing, but I know the commissioners also put money toward the project. So, and I know two of you are on the land bank board. It came out last week that it's been a month now since the water leaks were discovered at the former Westinghouse property. I don't think the city's been able to successfully stop that yet. So I'm curious from your perspective as helping to fund this project and also with two of you sitting on the land bank board, your feelings about how this is impacting a project overall. And I know the land bank board just approved a pretty sizable adjustment to the contract to pay more for the work. So what are your thoughts right now about what the city's doing to try to fix the water leaks and how it's affecting the project?
You want it?
I'll leave it to you.
Well, obviously, it's a very massive project, 14 acres. Obviously, a former manufacturing site on top of another former business site. So I don't think we thought there wouldn't be some bumps along the way. Not sure we expected all the bumps along the way, but obviously a slight delay with the water issues. We've met with city officials, have regular conversations with Adrian Ackerman in the codes department, and she assures me that the city's doing everything they can to locate the water leaks, and we're hoping they will locate them soon and get that site cleaned up, move forward.
I'm sorry, Cliff, Daryl, anything you guys want to add?
I have nothing to add. Of course, I'm not on the land bank, but nothing to add at this time.
No, I think Tony summed it up. Obviously, you get into something like this that's been around for a long time. Sometimes you run into unexpected problems. I'm surprised the water leak has been that elusive of a situation, but is what it is, and they're working on it.
Okay, and I could not attend the land bank board meeting last week. Is there an estimated time for repair that the Adrian's been able to offer?
No, there is not.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Al, do you have anything?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious, this lead grant. How is this thing going to work? Because, I know in the past, the land bank hasn't done a ton of rehab. Is this going to be something that they're going to give grants to people who want to rehab houses, or how's it going to work?
For the details like that, you might want to talk to Amy Hamrick unless,
Yeah, call Amy.
yeah, she's got all the details on how it'll be done on a day-to-day basis. But it's, dollars, a lot of money to cover lead protection. I don't want to say abatement because got lead paint on the side of the house, you'll cover it and not take it off. But I know in my conversations about this project, one of the main factors of lead poisoning is in windows. Windows houses built before 1978 use paint with lead in it and slide the windows up and down. That releases some of that lead, and that's a major issue. So windows will be a primary concern. But as to the day-to-day expectations, just call Amy.
All right, and it as I understood what you said, the county has been allocated $1.3 million.
A little over that.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Has it gone to the county, the land bank, or?
Well, it comes to the county, but what we just did today was approve the land bank to administer the program.
Apply.
Apply for the grant.
For the grant. It's not a competitive grant, by the way. The money set aside for Richland County is $1,358,000.
Okay, I think that's all I had. Thank you.
Okay, Greg?
It's gone.
Oh, Greg's gone. Okay, pardon me?
We can adjourn and then you can record your comments for faster if you're going to.
Okay, we will do that then. At this time, seeing no other business come before the Board of Commissioners, we will adjourn at 9:59 a.m.